rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
What is good, everyone? This is Kuzu Ranger coming at you from Japan. So there's a few things that have been in my mind lately about some trends in the gaming world. First, I want to give my completely unbiased and neutral take on the whole console slash PC slash new systems gaming war. Now, in my humble opinion, there is no debate and there is no best system or gaming platform. They each perform differently, they have different purposes, and they have their own merits. It doesn't fucking matter if your high-end PC gets better resolution or frame rates. It doesn't fucking matter if Nintendo developed 5 of the 10 best-selling systems in console history, Sony produced 4, and Microsoft is only 1. It doesn't fucking matter if console games outsell PC versions by however amount. It doesn't fucking matter if Microsoft sells better in the US or if Sony sells better in Europe and Japan. It doesn't fucking matter if your system has an innovative vibrating dildo controller that glows in the dark. Just get over yourself. In fact, most gamers don't really give a fuck which system others play on. The fanboys and elitists keep spewing verbal diarrhea because they create attention from that controversy. We get it. Some of you fucks are extremely intolerant and biased. Congrats. I urge you though, fellow decent humans, don't respond back. Those trolls are baiting you to fall for their trap, in which everyone's time and energy are wasted needlessly. If you like games, cool, play in whatever system you like. Obviously, many people carry around their own brand loyalty and biases with them wherever they go, but why? Who fucking cares? No one but gamers give a fuck about which gaming system is better. And as a gamer, it's honestly one of the least important, least productive, most time-consuming things to be fighting over. You're not going to change anyone's opinion no matter how hard you try. Your arguing does nothing but make gamers look stupid to the non-gaming population. It would be like having Coke and Pepsi drones engaged in an endless fight to the death while oblivious that everyone around is restricting how, what, when, and where carbonated beverages can be sold or consumed. So go get your head out of your ass and look at the bigger picture. Whether you endorse Sony or Nintendo or Microsoft or PC or awesome generic Gamebox 5000, realize you're fighting with others who share almost the exact same ideals, principles, and hobbies. We all like games, get it? Instead of fighting over which system is better, we should be working together to make sure that video games never lose their artistic freedom of speech, never have their content restricted, and never are controlled by the government. On top of that, it would be in our best interest to work together to prevent extra fees for playing used games. I don't even see how they can get away with this logistically. Let's compare a car maker like Toyota to a gaming company like Sony. If you buy a new car, you pay a premium price of which great profits go to the car manufacturer, Toyota in this case. You may also sell your car as you see fit. The person buying your car has the right to immediately drive it on the road after exchanging ownership. Why is this any different with a video game? We pay a premium price for which great profits go to the game developer and producers. If we decide to sell it, the person buying your game should have the right to play it in full just as the owner had. People who buy used cars don't have to pay extra fees to Toyota before they start driving it, do they? No. You buy a used car and it becomes your possession. Why is the same not true for a video game? They try to come up with clever ways of deceiving us for money. Besides the outright lust for greed, I just don't see how this is legally permissible. They try to trick us into thinking we must re-register the game to get access to play online. Seriously, what the fuck? We already pay for internet, thank you very much. Not to mention live subscriptions or other monthly fees. That would be the equivalent of Toyota charging you a special fee of hundreds or thousands of dollars before your used car was given access to the road. Fuck that. You can take your bullshit online fees and shove them up your slimy asshole. Even though nearly every game I bought was new, I'm still strongly opposed to this principle of extra fees. Should a person buying a used DVD have to pay extra fees to the movie studios before they can watch that movie too? Fuck that. Then there's this increasing trend of extorting even more money from gamers in the form of DLC, microtransactions, and premium subscriptions, sometimes costing as much or more than the game itself. I'm sorry, but no, that does not sit well with this cowboy. The idea is ironically linked back to some of the pros and cons of the console PC debate. One of the great reasons to play on PC is the potential for game mods, that is, modifying the game to add things like different maps, weapons, player skins, or modes. If you look back in history, players voluntarily worked on these changes with their own time and energy because they wanted to extend the replay value of the game. There were no profits to be had or ulterior motives. People were loyal to the game and wanted something different so they could enjoy it more. So as a former PC player, I believe we're entitled to free mods and content, a right that should be granted to all gamers on all platforms. No, I don't think it's naive to believe DLC should be free to everyone. Think of it as a gesture of appreciation to the loyal fans and consumers who contributed to their success. The way things have rapidly evolved, gaming industries are treating us like addicts. Because let's face it, that's what we are. We are addicted to the drug called gaming. When we find the flavor that we like, we crave more of that product. Then the drug lord, the gaming companies, dangle that DLC in front of our face, teasing us to get high, then laughing all the way to the bank about what stupid junkies we are. Don't pretend otherwise. Companies like EA or Activision are successful because they have no problem fucking us in the asshole and then robbing us blind. When they produce a game, they've already created new maps and other content, but intentionally hold on to them so that we are forced to buy several packs over well-planned release dates. Because again, they know we're stupid crackheads who can't control ourselves. And by the way, we have mostly Microsoft to thank for the increasing push towards paid DLC on all systems. They were the ones who started with Xbox and made it standard with the Xbox 360. Nice job, dickheads. So those are just a few reasons why I think it's incredibly stupid to argue about which gaming system reigns supreme. I suggest it's time for people to discuss some of the other important topics that are already affecting us all and find ways to make progress towards a shared goal. Instead of fanboys and elitists literally getting hot and bothered about which system dominates, start thinking how we can, all as gamers, keep the very essence of gaming intact without being subjected to corporate greed and politically charged bullshit that may limit or indeed prevent our enjoyment and gaming options. You know? This has been Kuzu Ranger. Booze.